गुड मॉर्निंग बे आप सभी लोग हमारी तरफ से एक प्यार भरा नमस्ते
नमस्कार
वनकम
నమస్కారం
खुश आमदीद
అస్సలాముअलैकुम
श्री अकाल
మీకందరికి వందనము
जय स्वामी नारायण
जय श्री कृष्ण
जय जनेन्द्र
हमारे इस्माइली भाई बंधुओं को बोल दे या अली मदद
मौला अली मदद बोलते हुए सारे फीजी बंद को बोलेंगे नीसा बोला बलजान हम आ गए हैं आपके प्यारे महिमा के द्वारा मैं से फालतू बाबा
एंड ऑफ कोर्स माई सेल्फ फालतू रानी लेकर आपके लिए एक और ड्राइव टाइम शो दैट्स गोइंग टू मेक इट टोटली एक्साइटिंग एंड टोटली मस्तानी बंद जाने
That's right, Balajan. And of course, like आप सोच रहे, oh my God, this is awesome. What's going to happen today? Well, this is Good Morning Babe, Balajan. And of course, मालूम है, Good Morning Babe, we actually give you news, views, and also reviews of what's happening around the world, Balajan. And उससे पहले, what we generally do is give you update of what's happening on the roads locally, right?
Right.
That's very important. And for that, Balajan, we need to go to our रास्ते का हाल, total सस्ते में.
It's time for the Bandu Traffic Update. Call us from wherever you are at 408-912-2479.
That's right, Bajan, 408-912-2479. And if at all you've experienced traffic somewhere, definitely give us a call here. Now, let me tell you one thing, Bajan. Actually, there's 80 is having a huge bottleneck on the thing. In fact, there's no accidents report, but traffic to and fro getting onto 80 and off is also kind of blocked in that region. Watch out for that. I don't see any of the accident report on the freeway, at least the main freeways, that is the 101 and everything. There's not much of mention accidents in that region. There's an accident on 680 Pleasanton. This actually is very close to, actually, no, I'm sorry, correct myself. It's 580. In the Pleasanton Dublin area, actually, in the Foothill Road. It's but luckily it's not affecting traffic as such. It's good. And report of fire on 680 southbound north of 84 in Sunol area. If you remember, because that was the reason where actually totally burned down Sunol. Remember, there was a Sunol area with a fire, but that's what probably that's the thing, I suppose, because we are not off the, should I say, we're not off the scale of fires because the winds are going to be coming up again. In fact, today, tomorrow, we're going to have heavy winds. They say that sometimes the splinters carry across in the wind and actually can spread as well. So you can watch out for that. Now on Foothill Expressway in Los Altos, there is an accident on 280. The off-ramp is affected there, so watch out, drive very carefully on that. And also, the Lawrence Expressway northbound between Cabrillo Avenue and Santa Clara, there's a traffic collision which actually resulted in a closure of the roads, actually, near the Monroe Street. All lanes are closed in that region. Must have been a severe accident, actually, in that region. So, if you're on that place, probably you might want to take an alternative route. Is advisable, I guess. Watch out for that part of it. Weather-wise, of course, it's kind of sunny outside. It's going to be partly cloudy is what they say. The clouds are going to come in and kind of block the sun for you guys. It's now somewhere in the lower 60s. We probably will have lower 80s weather maximum. 84 is what they say is going to be the temperature. Will it cool down? Well, probably yes, it will. There are going to be some winds coming in. The winds can actually do two things, but it can bring us some rain. But they say whatever rain comes in might not be too much of help for the firefighters and everything. They say that this actually might adversely affect the fire, is what they're saying. So we've got to watch out for that, right? So you've got to be careful in that region. So Abhi ke liye, that was your update for today, what's happening on the roads and also what's happening in the weather part of it. So it's good weather. If you want to step out for a walk, great. I would say advise you to go do it for sure. Let's go on and see what's the headlines for you guys today. What do you think? Paltani, how does it look?
Well, the biggest headline is, of course, that Donald Trump has got discharged last night and then came into the...
Wow, Supreme Leader has beaten COVID. Yay! I told you, man, he's a prophet.
Well, he says Americans are learning to live with the virus. And for those of you who saw his tweet yesterday, the most insensitive tweet, where he says, don't be afraid of COVID.
Well, come on.
He says, don't be afraid of the corona. Anyway, that we're in the headline, so we'll get into the details shortly. But Trump defeats COVID. Commemorative coin is going on sale. Vice President...
it's actually a propaganda thing. Do you know when Hitler took over, right?
Yeah.
You know what Hitler did? He made himself as... there was propaganda videos made about him.
That he was invincible.
Yeah, he was invincible. He's God and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like he defies nature and all this stuff, right? All those things were there. It's exactly what's happening over here. I don't think he even had the COVID perf in the first place. Sorry, unfortunately, he used that thing as a thing, I suppose. But coming back to saying he beat it means he's actually trying to send a message, that he's the prophet.
Yeah.
The chosen one, Bandujan.
Vice President Pence and Harris VP debate is going to be drawing outsized attention after Trump's coronavirus diagnosis. We'll also give you an update on what you need to know about the 2020 US elections, Panajam. Black hole discoveries win the 2020 Nobel Prize in Physics. Major hurricane brews in the Gulf of Mexico and threatens Louisiana and Florida. After a summer of protests, the U.S. National Guard puts troops on standby for the coming months, say the officials. And AMC theaters, because Regal announced yesterday that they are shutting their doors for good. One of the biggest chains.
For good?
For good, yes. They're going to be shutting down the coronavirus pandemic.
Opportunity to actually movie fix. There was a card which came out, right?
What?
There was a card which came out where people can actually go watch movies.
Really?
They should buy over Regal right now.
Well, yeah, but there are no movies to show. Production houses have not been shooting. So that's the reason that Regal is saying that they're not. And now 007 has been moved, the release, right?
Yeah.
It has been moved to next year.
Uh-huh.
Instead of this year, end of next year apparently. So we're in the process of seeing a lot of big entertainment chains go out of business. But of course, AMC Theatre says that they will keep most of their theatres open. Lyft gives loyalty members free Grubhub restaurant delivery. Also, Twitter is testing on how its misinformation labels can be made more obvious and direct to users. And some news from across the world and from China. Can an Asian NATO take on China in the Indo-Pacific? And also, negative views of China rise sharply in advanced countries at this point. And some news from India is that did the Hathras case accused victim's kin talk on the phone about 100 times in 3 months. How is that related? You can wait and listen to the detailed story. And also, in the Sushant Singh Rajput case, Riya Chakraborty and her brother Shauvik's judicial custody has been extended till October 20th, and her family is now making a claim that Sushant Singh Rajput's family is interfering in the investigations. And they want the CBI to look into that. So if you can want more details, Manager, we'll share that shortly. Otherwise, you can catch it up on mediamahima.com.
And of course, Bhajan, that was the news headlines for you guys. We go news in detail for you guys. But उससे पहले एक छोटा सा गाने का सुन लेते हैं Bhajan. From the movie Amount to Not Out, when I heard our Trump come out of the thing, right, COVID, I was like, yeah, he had this mentality. Cool dude, man. Trump actually beat COVID. Yeah!
Hey, प्यारे, चेहरे पे बड़ा मत बजाने, सतरंगी लम्हों के गुब्बारे, खुली हवाओं में उड़ाने, यारा समझ ले इशारा, क्या बोले तुम्बा, मस्ती में जी ले जुम्बा जुम्बा, जुम्बा, यारा समझ ले इशारा, क्या बोले तुम्बा, मस्ती में जी ले जुम्बा जुम्बा. Come on, सर से गिरा दे फिकर का बोझा, कमर हिला के हैप्पी हैप्पी हो जा, कहना तू मान ले मेरा, यारा समझ ले इशारा, क्या बोले तुम्बा, मस्ती में जी ले जुम्बा जुम्बा. हरदम तू है परेशान, फुरुष स्टेशन की तू है दुखा, तेरी समस्या का नो समाधान, तू दुखी है, तू दुखी है, तू है दुखी आत्मा श्रीमान, सर पर टेंशन का टाइम बाउंस रहना है तेरा काम, तेरी लाइफ एक वेबसाइट का फॉर्म, नाम है जिसका चिंता.com, चिंता.com. बुढ़िया रहने दे चूरन वाली बुढ़िया, अपना ले नुस्खा मेरा बढ़िया, मन में छूटेगी फुलझड़ियाँ, यारा समझ ले इशारा, क्या बोले तुम्बा, मस्ती में जी ले जुम्बा जुम्बा. सर से गिरा दे फिकर का बोझा, कमर हिला के bum, buddy bum, boom, boom, but you let that bum, bum, buddy big, don't but you got that bum, but you dum bum bum, chicky dilly bum, dee bum bum bum, chicky dilly bum, bum bum, chicky dilly bum. मत जा रे सतरंगीला मौके गुब्बारे थोड़ी हवाओं में उड़ा रे यारा समझ ले इशारा क्या बोले तुम्बा मस्ती में चीले जुम्बा जुम्बा यारा समझ ले इशारा क्या बोले तुम्बा मस्ती में चीले जुम्बा जुम्बा हाय हाय यारा समझ ले इशारा क्या बोले तुम्बा मस्ती में चीले जुम्बा जुम्बा
Bhajan, that was the Gana Kira for you guys. Masti le jile zumba zumba. Well, Bhajan, be the masti mein raho. Ye sab theek hai, lekin please don't do what Trump did. Trump is president. He probably has an army of doctors waiting, making sure he does not, his symptoms don't get to him. But I hope he has not pulled a fast one on us like how he always does. That he probably didn't even have the virus is what I'm thinking. But I don't know. People only will tell us afterwards. Why did he have to go to a Reed hospital and not the government hospital, which actually is linked to the White House, right?
It's possibly, they will explain it. You know how Altu Baba? They'll probably explain it by saying, oh, military hospitals are best equipped to handle
it
this.
also could be the fact that they're best equipped to actually hide things also, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you never know. Anyways, he supposedly has used a lot of drugs. They didn't even say anything about that. There was no talk about it. Anyway, as long as he's healthy, hale and healthy, I'm happy with it. But the thing is, he should not be telling lies about all these things, right?
Right.
It'll get people thinking about the coronavirus and it'll totally, Anthony Fauci will be totally, invalidated.
Yeah,
With all
well...
the stuff he's doing over here.
Well,
Right?
it seems, and I saw a really bad meme on Facebook one day where it just said, for Anthony Fauci has tested positive for I told you sinusitis, it seems.
Yeah, probably.
That's what they said.
Yeah. Well, again, that's what he beat him, no?
What?
Now, that same virus has got out of Trump. Now, I told you it's not a serious thing. I beat it.
Yeah.
At 874, he's so, full of energy. All that magnesium worked, Fatwani.
Full of it. That's true. Well, either ways, let's go on over and let's look at some of the news headlines that we had that we wanted to share with you, Bandajan, with regard to Donald Trump. President Trump returned to the White House yesterday after being treated for COVID-19 at the Walter Reed Medical Center, but his homecoming has created quite a little bit of confusion and concern. Doctors warn that the president isn't out of the woods yet, but upon arriving at the White House, almost immediately he took off his mask. Okay, and then he conducted business barefaced, even with numerous staff members standing by. He also tweeted that people shouldn't be afraid of the coronavirus, even though it's killed more than 210,000 people on American soil. Few, if any, of whom had access to the advanced medical care the president received. As of yesterday, Trump was still on dexamethasone, a steroid, and will receive another round of remdesivir today. Meanwhile, more people in his inner circle have tested positive for COVID-19, including White House Press Secretary, like we mentioned yesterday, Kayleigh McEnany. And he is receiving top care even now. He's got helicopters and, like Altu Baba said, a whole big team of doctors at his disposal. And then Trump really went ahead and tweeted, many people every year, sometimes over 100,000 people, and despite the vaccine, die from the flu. Are we going to close down the country? Now we have learned to live with it, just like we are learning to live with COVID, in most populations far less lethal, he tweeted today.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's basically telling people that go out and do whatever you need to do. Don't bother about the COVID virus.
In a way, he's right. Actually, Supreme Leader says all the stuff. Whatever he says is right? So.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, hail Supreme Leader.
Right, exactly. Trump defeats COVID commemorative coin has gone on sale, Altu Baba. The White House gift shop, which is not affiliated with the White House, has started taking pre-orders for President Donald J. Trump defeats COVID commemorative coins. If you want to order one, and there are a lot of Trumpsters out there, so yeah, you could go ahead and order it from the White House gift shop.
Nice.
This week's vice presidential debate has taken on an outsized and perhaps unprecedented significance, with questions about President Donald Trump's health now looming over the U.S. election less than a month away. Vice President Mike Pence's sole face-off against Senator Kamala Harris, Democrat Joe Biden's running mate, on Wednesday in Salt Lake City, comes as the Trump campaign reels from COVID-19 outbreak that has infected not only the Republican president but several in his inner circle as well. The pressure on Pence, who often toils in Trump's deep shadow, is great. Trump is trailing Biden by 10 percentage points nationally, according to a Reuters Ipsos poll, with voters faulting what they viewed as the president's carelessness about the pandemic. Also, about the 2020 US election, what you need to know. Personal protection against COVID-19 became a flashpoint on the campaign trail after Donald Trump removed his mask on his return from the White House to the White House from the hospital. Rival Joe Biden has assailed Trump for playing down the disease. A plexiglass barrier is going to be separating Vice President Mike Pence and challenger Kamala Harris during their debate on Wednesday. It is expected to draw outsized attention, like I mentioned. Nearly 4 million Americans have already voted, Altu Baba. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Ahead of the election 4 weeks away, far surpassing the 75,000 at this time in 2016, just proving an amazing voter turnout.
That's good.
The U.S. Supreme Court ensured that a restrictive Republican-backed law in South Carolina that requires voters to have a witness sign in mail-in ballots will be in place for the November 3rd elections. And Twitter is testing how its misinformation labels can be made more obvious. In other news, Brandujan, we shared with you that 3 scientists who unravel some of the deepest mysteries of the black holes, the awe-inspiring pockets of the universe, where space and time cease to exist, have now won the 2020 Nobel Prize in Physics. And those on... in the U.S. Mexico Gulf Coast, they are under evacuation orders again because Hurricane Delta has rapidly intensified. More details about that will be shared on MediaMahima.com. That's all we have time for on this morning's Good Morning Babe in the Gym. We'll be back tonight live at 5 on the Pam Pam Show. Till then, have yourselves a terrific Tuesday. Stay happy, stay safe.
तेरी समस्या का नो समाधान तू दुखी है तू दुखी है तू है दुखी आत्मा श्रीमान सर पर टेंशन